In this video, what I'm going to be talking about is myths about business or being in business. First, let me say that nothing I say here is to be construed as legal advice. I'm not your attorney unless you hire me to do so. There's no attorney-client privilege. Please seek out an attorney in your area to talk about your specific case. But I just wanted to hit on businesses in general. So there's a common myth that you must file like an LLC. No. If you're acting as a business, the law will hold you as a business. What that means is the minute you go and cook some food and sell it, even if you're selling it out your trunk or selling it out your house, like you're making sales, you're acting like a business, so you're going to be held like a business. If you're selling t-shirts across the internet and you don't have anything filed, you're still a business. What that business structure is called is a sole proprietorship. That just means you're operating under your social security number. There's also a myth that you cannot file business deductions or claim certain things as a business if you don't own an LLC. That is a myth. This isn't tax advice or financial advice. So, you definitely should speak with an accountant or CPA to handle your specific matters. But there are deductions that can be made even as a sole proprietor. Another myth in business is that an LLC is for everything. It does not make sense for everything. No, not at all. Neither does a nonprofit make sense for everything. Like usually I hear either most people are either going to be an LLC or file for an LLC in business, or they know about nonprofits. There's so many other things in between. There's S Corps, C Corps, even B Corps. There's just LLPs, professional liability companies. There's partnerships. There's so much. You want to find out what really makes sense for your business, like based on what you're doing. You need to, one, get a legal perspective, so you need a lawyer on your team, but you also need a financial or tax perspective, so you need to get a CPA or accountant on your team. Those are two of the foundational team members of any good business, and you want to do it right. Those are just foundational team members. When you choose your business structure, like what makes sense for you, you're gonna have to look at it from a legal perspective, and you're gonna have to look at it from a tax liability perspective, and then you decide which one makes the best sense for you. So that's the legal thing you're trying to do. You're trying to say, hey, I don't want to be on the hook. I don't want my personal house, my personal car, my personal bank accounts on the hook for any type of suits that happen under the business, right? And so then you decide on that. It is a myth for people when they're getting ready to register their business. They feel that they have first right and priority to the business because they went and got a domain name, like a .com. They went and filed in their state and got a business registration. So they think, oh, well, I this is the name of my business. I own it. I have first dibs. No, you need to do a proper search of trademarks, U.S. trademarks, and sometimes even international trademarks. Myth is that you have security. You do not have security because you got the domain name. You do not have security because you filed the LLC. You should hire an attorney to do a proper analysis of your business name first, even before you go out and register your business name. Registering your business name is not the first step. You should go out and have an attorney do a proper search and analysis of your suggested name or proposed name to make sure someone else is not using the name. And even if it's not the same exact name, you also want to make sure it's not similar. And you want to make sure you're not selling similar products and services, right? And then you go out and say, okay, I'll take this name and file an LLC. But filing the LLC is the first step in the process. So those are some myths that I often hear floating around from people who are interested in business, interested in doing business. And I was like, let me just pull over here and just like talk to y'all, because I don't want to see y'all out here making that mistake. Like, if there's anything I can do to prevent you from some of these mistakes, because they're serious mistakes. They are serious mistakes. I have seen businesses, or I've heard of businesses that have that branded their name. They've been in business for 3 years or more. They have the Facebook profile, they have the Instagram profile, they have the website, and I mean, they are banking, they are making money. And then you know what? They get served or popped with a cease and desist letter saying, you need to stop using this name immediately, because you are infringing. We had this name first. And let's not talk about all the money they spent on branding. You know, the nice websites, all the fancy colors, the whole social media packet, the branding packet. You know, you spend all of that, like, and probably more, and you can't use it. You got to find another name. You have this whole customer base thinking of you as this particular name, and the name really belonged to someone else all along. Like, guys and gals, we gonna have to really do it right. So on this channel, I really want to give you guys some help from my heart. I definitely want to, you know, tell you some things so that you don't get tripped up in the same way, so that you don't make the same mistakes, so that you're out there rocking and doing your business and it works out well. All right. Well, thanks for hopping on to my channel, and if you like this, guys, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to finish running my little errands or doing what I can do, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next video. All right, ciao for now.